church.
Man alive, would you just look at this lawn? Well, better go get the scissors. Yeah, there's no way in heck we're cutting the lawn that way. Actually, the new tool to cut the lawn is going to be in town later this afternoon, which we're going to go pick up a bit later. But anyway, you might be wondering, Austin, how the heck do you turn around so fast? Well, you back up and you turn the wheel. There you go. But what's all this equipment in the yard, you might ask? Well, we're having a farm auction. Now, this is not our equipment in particular, that stuff right there. But we do have some stuff ourselves, and basically we're setting up this big auction. An auction company is coming out, and they're just going to sell off a bunch of stuff, including there's a few farmers around here that want to sell off some stuff, so they're just going to bring it there, and it's going to get sold off as well. So there is already a few people that are bringing their stuff in. Now, we're technically the organizer of this event, so we kind of got to get all this stuff like lined up, set up real nice, and everything, and we gotta take, first off, we gotta take all of our stuff that we don't want over there. Now, there's this old gooseneck here that we have not used in forever, so I gotta get rid of this thing. Now, there's also lots of other stuff that we're gonna be taking over there today. So one of the bigger problems right now is the road going up here to this auction that we're gonna be having. The road is absolutely nasty. We've had trucks going up and down it. It's rough. It needs to be fixed in the worst way. The grader operator's out of town currently, so I called it up the city and was like, hey, can we get this graded? And they were like, no, the guy's out of town. So, since I am on the winter snow crew, basically the crew that goes and cleans all the roads and stuff, I have full certification to run the grader. So since I'm essentially part of the city work doing that stuff for around here, they said, hey, you can come use the grader if you want it. So what we're probably going to do later on is grab the grader and grade the road, get that all cleaned up, which that should be pretty fun. But we got a full day pretty much. We're going to be going non-stop here, so it should definitely be fun. We'll just go on up here because I don't feel like taking the road. But there's one more trailer I have to grab, which is the stock trailer. We have never used this thing in like 5 years, so it's time to get rid of it. It works perfectly fine. We've kept it in the shed in the winter at least, and yeah, so we're just gonna sell this thing. It's not worth keeping at the moment. Anyway, besides that, it's just a three-wheeler, which we'll bring over later. We'll just use that for running back and forth. We're planning on getting a side-by-side. That's why we're getting rid of the three-wheeler. I've already talked to Grant about it. He's fine with it, because frankly, the three-wheeler does not work great, especially if you're out taking stuff back and forth to the tractor. It's really not the greatest, and a side-by-side would just help out a lot with that. Now, I believe there is quite a few other trailers and stuff coming, so we're going to have a lot of equipment that we need to organize and stuff. But what I'm going to do with the trailers here is I'm just going to put them towards the back of this shed, the side of it, I guess. And we're just going to back them up there. They should be plenty fine. This right here is the last field we have to seed, so we're going to get that done eventually. But we're pretty much to the end of seeding here, so it is about the perfect time to have an auction. That or late in fall, but this seems it's kind of an awkward time to have an auction, but it'll work. We'll make it work. I'm not sure. I think Stevio might be bringing some stuff to the auction too. Maybe Jake. I'm not too sure at the moment. I got to give them a call and just see what their plans are for that, and I guess we'll find out. So I know for sure there is at least another 2 grain trucks coming, so we can have like a line of 3 of them. I'm just debating where to have the line at. We got plenty of open space here, so we can just make a line anywhere and it'll be perfectly fine. So I think just kind of along here for now. Gravity wagons, those will still kind of get set by the trailers because they're technically trailers. They look brand new. I don't understand why the farmer next to us is selling them, but well, whatever. Now, since I think we can get through there, we'll just put them along this side. That should work perfectly fine. If anyone wants to take a look at them, buy them, that's up to them. Now, we're going to try to keep everything out of the sheds because auctions are more of a social event. You know, we want the sheds open for anyone to go in there, you know, sit, have a coffee. We're going to set up in the main shop. We're going to set up a barbecue. You know, there's going to be people serving burgers, all that stuff. I don't know if that's how auctions go in the U.S., but my personal experience with auctions, it's always a more social event. People are sitting, having burgers, coffee, you know, usually before or after the auction, sometimes during, you never know. So we're going to get some tables and all that stuff set up. We have a vendor coming out. And there's definitely going to be lots of equipment. We got about like 3 more days before sort of the last day that we want to leave it to set up everything. So we got lots and lots of time. This is just kind of the first wave of equipment. We're getting ours set up. We're getting other people set up. The neighbor has been waiting to sell that equipment for quite a while, so I'm not surprised that he brought it over quite early. But it kind of just gives us a good idea of where we want to set stuff. Now, this equipment is me and Grant's old stuff. We don't need rippers like this. These were used last year. But what we're going to do is we're just going to sell these ones, and we're going to buy big old brand new ones. I guess big new brand new ones, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if there's other equipment coming today. There might be some. I talked to a few guys, but I guess we'll see. It all depends on what happens. Everybody, I think this is kind of like just the last week before seeding ends. Like, we just planned this auction just as seeding ends, so we'll see how everything happens. Now, a tractor like this, the Stagger, I would love to have this thing, but we just don't need it. I just love the look of it. Like, look how cool this thing is. This thing's awesome. Just an absolute beast. But Grant would kill me if I bought this, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, we're going to have the barbecue set up in here. We're going to have, like, tables, drinking coffee table. It's going to be a fun time, that's for sure. Anyway, now that that's set up, we kind of got everything that we need out of the way and stuff so people can bring in equipment, and we kind of got like our base lines done for where we're going to be putting stuff. No cop, no stop. So currently we're on our way back to town to go and pick up that grader. That way we can get the roads done. Just the gravel road kind of coming in and going that way. That's all we're doing. Just going to get it done real quick, and yeah, we should be good. Anyway, as I said before, we got about 3 days before we kind of just don't want any more equipment coming in, because after those 3 days, there's one more day, and then the auction is going to go put all the numbers on the equipment. That way they know what number they're selling, this and that. So it just makes it a lot easier if there's no equipment coming in that day, and they just know how many numbers they're going to need. All right. Haven't drove this this new one. This one's a brand new 2011 model, so should definitely be a fun experience. But at least the city was nice enough to let me come and use it. That's definitely great. So I'm thinking to grade this road. It should only take maybe an hour or two. We can go pretty fast with this thing. At least the older one. I'm thinking the newer one's going to be even faster. Anyway, we'll drop the blade down, give that some angle, wrong way. Got to get used to the controls on this thing. They're pretty similar. And there we go. We're working. Well, we're definitely going, that's for sure. It's working quite well. Most of the grading I've done is in the winter, but I have done some in the summer, and I definitely prefer summer grading over winter grading. It's just a heck of a lot easier. Yeah, we're just going to head on down this way. Sorry, Jake, can't grade your road today. That reminds me, gotta give him a call, see what he's bringing down to the auction. So once we get done on this side, we gotta go down the other side, and then we gotta do one more pass, just kind of smoothing it all out. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably do the yard too. Grant will be happy if I do the yard. Yeah, we'll do that on the way back. Man, I can't remember the last time this was graded. It's been a good while. But it's definitely going to look better. It'll be a lot smoother, that's for sure. The only sucker is it hasn't been graded in so long that there's been grass growing over it. So we're going to get a little bit of grass mixed in with that gravel, which is not the greatest, but it's fine. All right, so we'll just have to do that on the last pass there. We'll go in and do the entire yard, make it look all nice again. We're a grader. We don't have to stop. Man, that road's got quite a curve to it. But as long as it's doing its job, that's all I care. Okay, so I ended up finishing off the entire kind of road there leading up to the auction. That's all done now. It's all nice and smooth. I like it. It's done. That's all good. Now, I'm just kind of grading up to the bin entrance here. There we go. Lift up the blade here. Good stuff. And what I'm going to do, since I graded the one side here, I'm just going to back up, turn the blade the other way. Oh, wrong way. Still getting used to the controls. Drop her back down, and we'll do the other side. Okay, yard's done. We're done. We're heading back. Grant is going to be happy because his yard's now graded, and I am just about to go off the road because I'm not watching. Good grief. Good thing there was not a huge ditch there like there is on this side and that side. Oh, hold on. Getting a phone call here. All right, so I just got off the phone with a guy that wants to sell me a used truck. Now, as you guys know, I run a used vehicle dealership, which I'm slowly starting to gain stock for, I guess. Now, the Chevy's not too old. I think it's like an 04 to an 06. I'm not too sure. He just said it was an older Chevy, so we're going to go check it out, see what it's like. It does need a bit of work and stuff. I think it needs like a fresh set of tires, this and that. I'm not too sure. We're going to go check it out, basically see what we can do with it. And if it's decent, yeah, there's the dealership. But if it's decent, we will probably buy it, take it back, clean it up, do some work on it. And yeah. I guess we'll see. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, we're just headed back here. Mark my words. I'll crush this truck business. I shouldn't say that. I will probably outsell them. They're still gonna do fine because they have Grant as a customer. And y'all know Grant. Grant loves to buy stuff. Anyway, I gotta go head back for the trailer in case we decide we're gonna buy this thing. It's actually much like the one we saw last week that was stolen, which they ended up getting all cleaned up, which I'm pretty happy for. But yeah. I guess there's quite a lot of people that own those kind of trucks around here. Okay, let's go grab Grant's trailer, or my trailer, Grant's and mine trailer. Okay, we'll call it that. Me and Grant's trailer. I think it's right in town too, so really we would have to trailer it that far. We can honestly probably walk back and just drive it, but whatever. But I guess this thing is like bone stock, so I think if I buy it, it needs like quite a bit of tuning up, whatever. It has a few little minor issues that we know we can fix. The guy knows I'm buying it for my shop, but I think my plan is to just take it, fix it all up, and put some maybe nice tires, this and that on it. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. And hopefully works out all good. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, I believe the turn is right up here. Is it this way? Could be this way. It could be the next one over. I'm not quite sure. No, I think it's the next one over. No cap, no stop. And there she be. Same color as my truck. Almost. A little more shiny. All right, we'll just pull up right about here. Probably should turn my lights on. Daggum. It's an 04. All right. The guy said the only thing not stock about this thing is the slip tank, the back rack, the light bar on the back rack, and I think he said he put some custom lights in. Well, everything looks to be in pretty good condition from what I can see, so I think I'll get the keys, take it for a test drive, and see what we think. I have procured the keys. All right, so let's turn this thing on. Sounds pretty good. It's a good old diesel. Let's turn all the lights on. Dang, I like the custom lights on this thing. Okay, backlights on. I like that, especially if you're backing up at night. It sounds pretty good, so let's take it for a test drive. Dang, well, I'm gonna want to have this thing for my own truck. Ho ho ho! I like it. Well, seems to shift pretty good. Well, it shifted into drive. I guess you could call that good shifting. Whatever. All right, stop sign here. We'll flip on 4-wheel drive. Okay, got 4-wheel drive engaged. I hear no clunking. I hear no noises, other than the motor running, which is good. It's a good sign. So I think this should work. Oh boy, I'm going all over the road here because I'm not watching where I'm going. Well, I think this should work. You know what? Sorry, I'm going on your lawn. I know. I'm going on your lawn. Whatever, deal with it. I think I'll tell the guy that I'm going to take it because I like it. I'm the proud owner of a new 2004 Chevy 2500 HD. I like it. All right, let's turn those lights off because we don't need them on. Let's go unfold our ramps and let's get this thing loaded up for the about 2-minute drive down to the truck shop. Oh, and he said there's a sticker on the back, but I don't mind that. Ooh, boy, is it gonna fit? Yeah, it'll fit. Perfect. Let's fold back up our ramp, start up our Dodge, and let's get out of here. I haven't really towed too much with this Dodge, so seems to work. Doesn't seem to sag too much. I've towed a bit with it, but not a full truck. Definitely want to change the paint color on this thing because I don't want it matching my other truck. Well, I guess my main truck, so yeah. I think maybe a nice dark red. Maybe a solid white. I don't know. We'll have to see. Pearl white? Might look good on that. She's rolling coal, that's for sure. All right, let's just pull in here. It's even the same color as my other shop truck. Dang. Well, definitely got to change the paint color on this thing. Question is it going to fit in the shop, though? That's the question. That way we can get some work done on it. Let's go open up our shop here real quick. I mean, it should fit. I guess we'll see. Back her off real easy. There we go. I can come back just a little more, but we'll be good. We'll be good. well, barely fits, but still fits. Just to give you an idea of how close I came. That's close. That's a little too close. Oh, and he said he had put a custom exhaust tip on it, which I don't mind either. So, yeah, we'll get to work on this thing pretty soon. We'll see what we can do with it. And, yeah. Oh, shoot. I locked myself in. Let me find my keys here. There we go. That's the right key. And we'll lock that again. Shop doors are locked as well. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, it's going to be the end of the episode for today. If you did enjoy, smash that like button. Also, if you're new, consider subscribing. And, yeah. I'll see y'all in the next one.